I'm almost certain he was the very first person to call me after I launched this podcast and to tell me, hey, buddy, you're on to something big here. Keep going. And we finally got Cato on the show, and it does not disappoint. This is one that you want to listen to twice, 3 times. It's packed full of information. He's got 35 years in business. He's selling his business. He has multiple facets of his business. He drops gems after gem after gem. He is now investing in musicians for his retirement. He's about to sell his business. If you want to know how he got there, definitely have a listen or a watch to this episode, Tile friends.
As far as advice for guys that are starting out, I would say the biggest thing is, along with knowing your worth, know what it costs you to be in business. Don't just be good at addition, be even better at subtraction, because you can add up how much money you're going to make really quick. Wow, this is going to pay this and this and this. But you forget, like every 6 months you get this insurance bill. You better subtract that and better figure how much that costs you every single day. That way you know what your hourly rate needs to be and all that stuff. But it's all about keeping records, keep track, and then everything will kind of work itself out. And don't just think because you're working, you're making money, because a lot of guys are working and they're not. They're just turning over money.
Yeah, I agree. And I want to emphasize, you already mentioned it earlier, the job costing Excel spreadsheets. Last week in my TileMoney University, Drake Van Hull, who is a financial expert, came in and delivered a speech and gave everybody the Excel spreadsheet that he made us for job costing, estimating profitability. And that's the number one thing. People say, how do you know your numbers? How do you come up with your price? Well, you have to look at the past 6 months, 12 months of jobs and continue to do that until, you're comfortable, and then check yourself, continue to check yourself, put checks and balances, but you got to have the tool. You got to have an Excel